and I started this late, opened up my action, and the game started starting somehow, and I did not get time to throw the axe. I'm gonna move my mic closer to my mouth because that's kind of weird. But yeah, we're back on whatever this map is called. Alaskan Village, right. Yeah, I don't know why it took me some time to figure out the name, but probably because I didn't play this map on MCSG that much. Probably played it around like maybe 3 or 4 times, and I think I've won like twice or 3 times. I'm not really sure. I do remember me taking out a lot of double teams though. It's like 4 double teams in total, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, that was pretty hectic. Not gonna lie. I was kind of frustrated though whenever I saw like 4 double teams. Anyways, it's not the topic. I usually like tend to get off topic a lot. I don't know why, but I do. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about how I guess B-Boy QG Ace somewhat knows who I am, or like knows of my existence. Cause like I was just thinking about it and I needed something to talk about. I'm like, oh, you know, what do you call it? My good friend, whatever, I'm trying to think of his name, Cube, he told me that Calvin and Ace were streaming, and then, you know, Calvin, or I guess Calvin said that I could take over the #1 spot if I really wanted to, or Ace, or I forgot. I don't know which one of them said it, but Cube told me that it was a YouTube stream, and that, can I get a weapon, please? No weapon, I'm out, peace. I'm not dying. But Calvin or B-Boy, Ace, whatever you call him, I'm gonna call him B-Boy because that's literally what I call him always. I usually call people by their IGNs, if you guys haven't noticed yet. I usually call people by their IGNs. If they're like IGN is too hard to say or something, I'll either shorten it, or say their full IGN, or just call them by their name, which I don't really call that many people by their name, not gonna lie. I'd probably say the people, like, I know the most, or the people I hang around the most, or the people I care about the most. I usually call them by their real name instead of their IGN, because I don't know, I find it more fitting. But if it's just like someone I talk to, or a complete stranger or something like that, and they tell me their real name, I just call them by their IGN. So, but yeah, we're back on SG. Alright, that's kind of late, not gonna lie. I don't know why I said that, but this guy's shifting, I'm pretty sure, right? Nope, he's not. That's the pie drop. Alright, let me kill this guy real quick. Nope. But yeah, so I'm not sure if it's true or not. I'm just going completely off of what my friend told me. But like I said, either Calvin or B-Boy, or one of them, said that on Orion, if I really wanted to, I could take over the #1 spot. Which obviously isn't probably something I'm gonna do. Like, I mean, obviously, like, Orion's a good server, but I'm pretty sure almost everyone, or at least most of the people, can agree that the knockback isn't really the best. It's kind of like really bad in my opinion. But yeah, so Ace, B-Boy, he doesn't like know me, like I've never talked to him, but like he knows who I am, which I guess isn't saying much, but basically he like not really acknowledges, but recognizes me, which I find is pretty cool, because, you know, he is someone that I kind of look up to, I guess, kind of, in like the PvP aspect of Minecraft. Like, I kind of look up to him as, like, you know, like, it's not hard to explain, but I guess I kind of look up to him, and I guess like the PvP / SG aspect of Minecraft, and he's like one of the main reasons why I even started playing SG, or not even playing SG, but started playing MCSG and started, you know, tryharding on MCSG. Because, you know, he would have this, like, insane ratio of winning, like, more games than he lost, which is, like, you know, incredible to me, like, mind-blowing, because, I mean, if you think about it, you know, there's 24 people in, or not really 24 people in every game, but there's a max of 24 people that can be, you know, in SG, which, you know, the average of people being in SG, like, on MCSG, it was usually around, like, 18 to 24 people on MCSG, like, every single game. On Bad Lion, it's more like, you know, maybe 12 to 18, and then on Orion, it's more like 6 to 12. But, you know, even on Orion, like, you know, just getting, like, a pretty good ratio is kind of hard, considering, I mean, there's hackers. I mean, there's always gonna be hackers on, like, any game, but No, almost made me Iron Sword rip. Yeah, on MCSG, it was kind of hard getting a pretty good ratio because, like I said, there's hackers, there's B-hoppers. There are literally blatant hackers, like, everywhere. So, getting a pretty good ratio on MCSG wasn't, like, impossible, but it was pretty hard because there was reach hackers, there was B-hoppers, and MCSG, like, basically had no anti-cheat, really. Because, like, the anti-cheat would, like, never stop B-hackers, never stop people who took no knockback, and all that other stuff, so... But as you can see, I literally take after B-Boy in the sense of playing defensive and bowing a lot, as you can see. But in the UHC type of Minecraft, I usually take after Tyler's, which... Not really take after Tyler's, but I do use his FOV and kind of like his, I don't know, I guess playing style, kinda. So... But in SG, I definitely do take after B-Boy because what I've been playing longer. Or that, yeah, SG, I've been playing SG way longer, so... But yeah, I guess you could say Ace kind of recognizes me, knows who I am, acknowledges my existence, I guess. Which is pretty cool, like I said, considering, you know, I take after him in the SG aspect of Minecraft. I play really, really defensive, probably more defensive than like, I don't know, probably he does, to be honest, which I find is pretty cool, so... Just, like, kind of being recognized by someone you kind of take after, it kind of sounds weird because it's Minecraft, you know, it's a video game, so, like, you know, you don't expect people to, like, look up after people, or, you know, I guess, like, someone being another person's idol. Like, you don't really look at Minecraft like that, but some people actually do. Like, some people, you know, YouTubers and streamers that stream Minecraft, you know, they actually help people through hard times, and, that's kind of, you know, I guess, like, kind of what, like, every SG YouTuber, you know, has helped me through. Like, anytime I'm sad or depressed, or I just, you know, want to listen, like, I don't have to watch their video. What's up, Horizon? But, like, I don't even, you know, like, I don't even have to watch the video. Like, I just want to hear their voice, you know, I just want to hear them talking, because, like, you know, as sad as it is kind of to say, like, I'm kind of, like, really alone, like, most of the time, you know? Like, I really don't talk to anyone. Like, the person I probably most talk to is Cube, and besides that, I really don't even talk to him that much. Like, besides him, I don't really talk to anyone else, and I kind of barely even talk to him anymore. But, I remember back then, whenever I used to try hard MCSG, I literally used to like, repeat, B-Boy's videos. Like, I used to, or, not really his videos, but his SGs, like, I used to put them on, like, 1 through, like, 200, and I'd watch that playlist, and then after, you know, 200 was done, I would watch, like, 201 through, you know, up until now, the current ones, and... You know, that's how I try hard at MCSG. Like, you know, sometimes I listen to music, but if I didn't want to listen to music, I would just put in my headphones on my phone and just listen to his SG and listen to him talk. I mean, it sounds really weird, trust me. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure no one else would do that, but that's just, you know, kind of, you know, how what do you say this? Like, I don't know, that's just how I try hard at MCSG, and, like, you know, B-Boy was obviously the person I wanted to play like. You know, he was... obviously had a good win ratio, and I want to play like him. So, you know, everything he taught in his videos, I kind of just, like, you know, took after, you know. So, I don't know. But B-Boy has, you know, whether or not people wouldn't admit it, YouTubers wouldn't admit it, you know, they actually do help people through hard times. Like, I'm not saying, you know, I had the hardest times, but anytime I'd be sad or depressed, or I just want to have a good day, I'll just play MCSG and listen to his not music videos. Just listen to his music, or, oh my god, I'm so bad at this, like, I don't even know why, honestly, I don't even know why, like, half of you guys even watch me, to be honest. Like, I really don't understand. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are here just because I'm pretty alright at SG, but other than that, like, I don't know why the rest of you guys are here, like, honestly, I don't even know, like, why I have, like, almost 500 subs, to be honest. Like, I am so bad. But yeah, like, anytime, like I was saying, like, you know, I was either sad or something, just a bad day in general, I'll just, you know, get my iPhone. I don't know why it has to be an iPhone, but get my phone, go to his channel, go to his playlist, watch SG 1 through 100, and just chill and play MCSG. And that's just, you know, kind of how it was with Boo Boy. Like, I never really did that with any other SG YouTuber. It was kind of just his videos and his playstyle stuck out to me the most. So I just decided to take after his defensive playing style. So, but yeah, just overall, like, I don't know, I guess I'm decently happy, or I guess I guess really happy considering, you know, he actually knows who I am, because, you know, he's like a YouTuber with almost 100,000 subs, and, you know, he actually knows me, or doesn't know me, but he acknowledges my existence, like, he, like, decently knows who I am, so, yeah, oh, there's a guy behind me, I can't even speak right now, but yeah, overall, I guess I'm just kind of happy, or not kind of happy, but overall, I'm happy that, you know, he at least knows who I am, because, you know, I take after his playing style. I even, like, you know, say some of the, you know, I guess catchphrases or lines that he says. I don't know, overall, I just look up to him as, like, you know, a really really good player, and, I just take after his defensive style, and he's kind of like an idol to me, kind of like an idol, you know, so... But I don't know, overall, it's just really cool and really awesome that, you know, he actually recognizes me. And even though he's, like, never talked to me or anything like that, like, it still makes me happy that, you know, he actually, you know, knows who I am. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool. And I really thank him a lot just for, I don't know, I guess, recognizing me. So, okay, I'm gonna run here. But yeah, this is what, like, I mean by defensive, like Huawei type of players, like, because Huawei and B-Boy are, like, two, like, you know, completely different players. B-Boy is defensive, and Huawei is, like, aggressive. Like, if this was, like, Huawei, he'd be, like, going on this double team, but that's not me. Like, I gotta, you know, like, wait them out. I gotta, you know, make sure one of them, or I gotta see which one pushes first, so. But I'm actually gonna make an Iron Sword first, so I can have a somewhat better chance at winning this game. So yeah, B-Boy, if you're watching this video, which you probably never will, because, I mean, you know who I am, but you just don't watch my videos. But if you do ever watch this video, just know that, actually, I don't know. I'm gonna use this and get this. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I don't know. Just know that I like you a lot. Or not like in, you know, like a guy and guy type of. Are you serious? Really? 2 double teams. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you're actually really awesome. I loved your M62 videos. Like I said, I literally would repeat them, you know, through my headphones. I just listen to your playlist on repeat. Just listen to you talk. Like, not even watch the video, just listen to you talk and just play MCSG. And that's kind of, you know, half of the time when I was tryharding MCSG, and then the other half was just listening to music or talking to my friends or something like that. Oh my lord. No, he literally one hit. He has to be. Nope. Why are you going after me, dude? Oh, this guy's like nothing. Alright, cool. But yeah, that guy was one hit. Like, what the heck? Like, why do you have to go after me? The guy was like one hit. Yeah, he's gonna make his teammate push up, and his teammate has a diamond sword. So yeah, as you can see, I literally take after, like, B-Boy's, what do you call it, like, inventory even. Except, like, his inventory would be like this, and with, you know, without the cobweb probably. But, literally the only thing that has switched between, you know, his SG and mine, or and my SG, what do you call it, his hotbar is just, like, the rod and the bow. But, literally, like, his inventory would be like this, and like this, and with a gapple right here. The only thing that has switched between mine and his is just the rod and the bow, and that's it. Everything else is the same. Even my inventory, like, the way I put my inventory. His rod would be like over here though, and his arrows would be like that. But yeah, so there's like really only minor differences between his SG and my SG setup. But yeah, I'll give him all the credit because my SG setup is literally just like his, and I kind of stole off to him, not gonna lie. So yeah, that's another thing, B-Boy. I guess I take after B-Boy is his setup type of thing. So. Nope. Rip. Alright, I think we're gonna play one more game, maybe? Actually, didn't expect that guy to FNS me. Actually, no, if I would've killed him, I mean, I probably would've died anyways, but... Yeah, I don't know. I just try to take after B-Boy in every single way. And not every single way, but most ways. Like I said, I probably play way more defensive than he probably ever will on SG, so... yeah, but yeah, like I said, it's just kind of, what do you call it? GG, good fight, bro. 9 hearts get cocked. 9 hearts, lol. But yeah, so what I was gonna say, it's just kind of cool and awesome to, you know that B-Boy recognizes me, or not really recognizes me, but acknowledges my existence. He knows of my existence, I guess you could say. Yeah, he knows of my existence. So I don't know. It may sound stupid to some people. It may sound like, stupid and, I don't know, ignorant, or not really ignorant, but kind of, I don't know, just like stupid, really, and dumb. That, like, why would you be happy? Why would you be happy? Because like someone like knows of your existence, which I don't know. Some people just, some things make them happy, other than, or I literally cannot speak right now. But some things make people happy, while that same thing may not make other people happy. If that makes sense. I don't know. I'm really bad at explaining stuff. But yeah. So it could literally be like, if you like, say like you wouldn't meet like your favorite actor, that's like basically like me meeting B-Boy. I mean, I wouldn't be like, like hyped as in like, crying, but it'd be pretty cool to meet B-Boy and talk to him, or even talk to him would just be pretty cool. But yeah, it's just pretty cool and awesome that, he at least like knows who I am, knows of my existence, and because I remember one day, I think I either subbed to him or something, or I was typing in chat, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Sarity, I remember you. You passed me on leaderboards." And I guess that's kind of when he first recognized me, was when I passed him on the leaderboards. I think he was like 15th or 16th, and I passed him, and then I started, that's when I, eventually got to number 3 on MCSG. But yeah, so I'm guessing that's the first time he recognized me, and then the second time was when I killed him in the UHC, and yeah, I guess he just knows about me ever since. So I know it sounds kind of dumb, being happy just because someone knows of your existence. But like I said, in SG, I kind of take after B-Boy, as in like his hopper setup, and his inventory, his playing style, and all that stuff. So overall, it's just kind of cool and awesome that, he knows of my existence. So, but yeah, so my day was pretty good so far. Not really good. I mean, it was kind of good. I mean, considering today, or like everything I did really was like yesterday. So I did everything yesterday, which was the 17th. So what do you call it? So yesterday I woke up, and then I went out for a run, and then I jogged. I jogged like, yeah, about halfway. I'll say I jogged about like halfway. What do you call it? Around my trailer park, which is, I guess, pretty small, but I jogged like halfway, and then I walked around it the rest of the way. And every time I went up this hill, because like there's like a hill leading down. There's actually 3 hills leading down, because our trailer park is pretty flat, and then like when you get kind of towards the end of it, like there's 3. Okay, there's 3 streets, and when you get to all ends of the streets of all 3 streets, they kind of like go downhill, and then it eventually leads to a forest type of thing, or like I guess kind of like leads into the wild, I guess. So all the 3 streets go down towards the end, and I walked around, and then I walked down, and then the hill that I walked up, I didn't walk up it, I actually ran up it. So I think every single time I like go for a run now or something, and I'm starting to walk up that hill, I'm just gonna run up it, just so I guess I can get more exercise, I guess. I don't know. But this game is not starting, and there's only like 7 people. Like, that's kind of why I wish like MCSG was still up, because it would literally be so much easier to actually get a recording, because even at night, like, you could get into a game really fast, and it didn't take like 5 to 10 minutes to start. So that's like another bonus, I guess, of MCSG being up, is that it was literally so easy to get a recording. Like, if there's no hackers, and if it was like any time of the day and there's no hackers, like, it was just so easy to get a recording, because even though it wasn't the most popular server, like, it still had a decent quantity of people on it, or a decent bit of people on it. So it was pretty easy to get a recording if you played, really smart, and you played a defense server. Even if you played aggressive, and you knew how to play aggressive, then it's pretty easy to get a recording. That's really it. And this is almost a 20-minute video, but so I don't know if you guys like longer videos, or I'm not sure if you guys like shorter. I think I'm just gonna go with whatever until I get like kind of a bigger audience to tell me. I know some people are like kind of mixed. Some people like, do you call it? Some people like longer videos, some people like shorter. It really just like depends, I guess, on what you like. But yeah, so I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do whatever not really what I want to do, but whatever I feel like doing. So if I feel like making a short video, I'm gonna make a short video. If I feel like making a longer video, I'm gonna make a long video. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait until I kind of get a bigger audience, I guess. And I think what I'm gonna do is kind of do YouTube. The way I used to do it, kind of just you know, pump out videos every single day. I know some people don't like that. Some people like quality over quantity, which when it comes to special videos, I guess you could say, either like montages or UHC highlights or just kind of like anything other than SGs or something that I record daily, obviously it's going to be quality over quantity. But for SGs, I know, you know, a lot of people, including myself, still love survival games and Hunger Games. I think I'm just gonna try to make it a daily thing. Because I'm out of school right now. I start back my senior year. What do you call it? I start back August 21st, I think. So like a little over a month until I go back to school. So I think from this day forward, I'm gonna try to, or this day until August 21st, which is when I go back. I think I'm just going to try to upload every single day, because I really have, like, nothing else to do, really. I kind of just been making the excuse that, like, you know, I'm bored of Minecraft. It's not that, like, I'm kind of bored of Minecraft. It's just kind of, like, I don't know. I'm, like, in a state of, like, you know, being lost. I can't really describe it. Like, you don't really want to do anything, but, like, I'm kind of pushing myself to do things. Which is good, you know. If you're like forcing yourself, if you're forcing basically, if you're forcing yourself to do things that are good, and as long as, like, you know, you're not, you know, like overdoing yourself, then I think it's good. Like exercising, like, you know, I don't want to exercise, like I'd rather just stay inside all day, but I know that it's gonna be good for me in the future, so, you know, like obviously I'm not gonna, you know, push myself to where like I pass out or I faint or I even die. But I'm just gonna push myself to, you know, do it and do it and do it, you know, until it actually, or until, you know, I do it. Which yesterday I finally got up and you did it. Like I told you guys, I jogged about halfway, then I walked around like 3 times, and I'm trying to get to the point. Like I don't know if it's ever gonna happen, which it probably, I don't know, it might eventually happen, but I'm trying to get to the point where I can jog around this trailer park 3 times without stopping, and it's gonna be pretty hard considering I'm pretty fat and I'm pretty. What do you call it? Pretty... I don't know. I don't know what I'm going with there, but... Yeah, but I do know that I'm going to try to get to that point of jogging around 3 times in the trailer park, which is kind of big considering, you know, it's a trailer park, so obviously it's going to be, you know, decently big, because, you know, it has to be big to fit a lot of trailers in it, so... And if you guys are wondering, like, what kind of trailer... Like, it's not like an RV, or it's not like a recreational vehicle. Well, I guess it kind of is. It's not like one of those trailers though that you know you can pull around and that you camp in. It's not one of those. It's like, I guess, like a bigger version of that, something that you can sit down somewhere or like in like land or something. You guys can really look it up. It's literally like the most simplest thing to look up. Just look up like trailer park or something, and you'll see the type of trailers I live in. Obviously, it's not, you know, the exact trailer, but you guys can get an idea of, you know, a trailer that I live in. So yeah, I don't know. My family is in a lot of debt, which I really don't want to be in. So yeah, I do plan to, instead of taking 2 classes, I'm actually taking 4 in my senior year, which is this year. I'm going to be taking trigonometry, personal finance with biology and geometry, because I think in my biology I got a C, and geometry I got a C, so I'm going to try to raise those up to as much as I can, and I kind of want to aim for a 3.7 GPA, which is probably going to be kind of impossible at this point, because right now I have a 3.22, so raising it up to a 3.7, which is like an A minus. It's kind of gonna be impossible, because I did really bad in like all my classes in like 10th, 11th, and so it's gonna be kind of hard to well, I guess 9th, 10th, and 11th. It's going to be it's going to be pretty hard to really get all those classes up. But I'm gonna try to get to the 3.7, 3.22 to a 3.7. Hopefully, it'll work out. But, and can you like open Sesame, please? Like, oh my god, this is, oh, okay, that's not supposed to happen. Hopefully, I won't die, because if I do die, alright, I can't tell if it's like on the second. Alright, we're gonna like die here. Can we not die, please? Okay, there we go. We didn't die. Alright. But I can't remember if it's like... if it's the second or first. I'm pretty sure it's first, though. I'm pretty sure it's this one. But, like, I just don't know, like, where it is. It should be, like, in the center, but I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just not good for this anymore, but... Oh my god. I'm literally just about to leave, because this is like really, I'm leaving. Peace. Oh god, why? Alright, we're gonna go the rest of my chest route, because that took way too long, so. So yeah, I'll be taking 4 classes my senior year. Trigonometry and personal finance is obviously a new class, and then biology and geometry I think I'm retaking biology from 9th grade, and I'm retaking geometry from 11th grade, so... Biology should be pretty good, because I actually had to take that in 9th grade, the first semester of 9th grade. So that should be pretty easy for me. Trig might be pretty easy, I'm not really sure though. Trig probably seems like the hardest. Personal finance is, I'm guessing, just basically, I don't know, basically learning how to, I don't know, spend your money, save it, all that, so. Alright, this kid does not know how to play apparently. Rip. Yeah, and then biology, like I said, I took it in 9th grade, so it's gonna be that hard. And then geometry is just, like shapes and all that. And I'm guessing trigonometry is just like a, I don't know, more in-depth version of geometry. So, but I think out of those 4 classes, I do think trigonometry is definitely the hardest. So, but hopefully I can pass it. And hopefully I can pass it with an A, because if I can get all these grades up to an A, or if I can just get, like, really... Well, I think the grades that I have now, I think every class, besides trigonometry, personal finance, biology, and geometry, I think all of those are... I didn't even get the diamond sword, or I don't even know if they had one. But I think all my grades are either an A or B, except for those 4 classes that I'm taking this year. So hopefully I can, raise these classes up to an A or B, and hopefully try to aim for a 3.7, which is an A. So, this guy's dead right here. Nope. Alright. Rip. Oh my god, this guy's just gonna run forever. Oh, I threw through arrows. Didn't even realize I had that much. This guy's a rip. Dude, my aiming is so off. Holy crap. Okay, yep. I suck at bow. Yeah, 75 FOV. I'm pretty bad at bow, so. What can you expect? Oh my gosh, this kid, dude. Dude, really? Oh my god. Thank you, holy crap. Jesus, it's not like you're actually gonna win, so. But yeah, topic of this video was basically people were kind of recognizing me, or acknowledging my existence, which I guess to some people it sounds stupid, or dumb, or, I don't know, retarded, I guess. But to me, since I, play after him, or, yeah, like, play like him, and, since I watch, like, all of his videos, it's just kind of cool, a YouTuber with almost 100K, kind of just recognizing me, or not really recognizing me, but acknowledging my existence, and, that's pretty cool. I really thank him for that, so, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and peace.